That is a rat's nest back there. My goodness. We gotta get situated. I went in with the Lunar Bluty? What? Hello my beautiful babes, what is up? It's Brandi. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you are new, welcome. For today's video, I'm really excited because I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this beautiful look that I am wearing. This to me is the ultimate soft glam night out. Like, you can never go wrong with nudes when you're going out. Whether it's a date night, a girl's night, whatever the case might be, this to me is just absolutely breathtaking, and especially when you pair it with a dramatic lash like I have on right now, it just elevates the look to the next level and makes it seem like you spent way more time on your makeup than you actually did. So if you guys are interested in how I create this look, then you should definitely keep on watching. Before we get started, let's begin with the obvious. My hair is absolutely crazy. I'm actually doing an at-home blowout and filming another video on top of this, so I look a little bit crazy. Also, the lighting is definitely different. I got new lights. And this is my third time filming this week. The first look that I did, it was a beautiful like editorial flower makeup look for spring. It was so beautiful, but the lighting was complete doo-doo. I'll show you guys a photo of what it looked like. If you guys are still interested in seeing that with the crappy lighting, please let me know. I can still edit and post it. And if not, no worries. I can also do a look that's very similar to it, but for Halloween. So we've got options. Regardless, you're definitely going to be seeing that look. But anyway, I don't know if I'm going to be doing warm or cool tones, so I have both of these palettes. These are from JSC, the Orgy, if you guys can tell by the name, as well as the Cremated. I feel like these two palettes are an absolute staple for every makeup lover. Like, oh, look at how beautiful that is. And then we have the beautiful Cremated over here. I think I might dip into both, to be honest, but let's see. We're going to try our best to ignore all these little flyaways. I pinned them back as best as I could, but yeah, you can just see all the little hairs do whatever they want to do. But I'm going to begin by taking bottom and body chills. You know what? I think this might be a little bit too big. So I'm actually going to just take a smaller brush and place this in my upper crease. Starting off very lightly, connecting that all the way through the bridge of my nose. Is the bridge here or here? I don't know, but it's in my nose. And I'm lightly dragging that out. I don't know why, but I've just been filling an actual palette rather than a mirror lately. I don't know why. And I have like 20,000 mirrors, so I should be using them, but I don't know, I just been feeling the palette a little bit more. Anyway, not like you guys really care about that. Using those same shades and lightly connecting it to the bottom. It doesn't have to be perfect because we are going to be cleaning it up with either concealer or micellar water for the edges. So I just want to slowly get this outline of the shape going. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I want this. What the freaky dink was that? I don't know what kind of truck or motor, but oh my goodness. As I was saying before, the whole house shook and felt like it was going to fall apart. I'm just going to drag this out even further. All the way back here. I'm taking the fluffy brush that I was originally going to use and just wiping off the excess. Dipping slightly into Gender and Better Floor. I don't know if I fully said the name. Gender, Fluid, and Floor. Yeah, for some reason I only thought I said gender. I don't know why. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But with this, I'm gonna lightly go over the shades I just placed, just so everything could blend out even more. I don't want this to be too crazy and dramatic, even though I think it is already kind of. I don't know why, but I'm still hungry and I just ate. Hopefully that means I'm starting to feel better. I mean, at least today I can talk and not choke, because earlier in the week I couldn't even say 3 words without choking. That's how dry my throat was. It was not fun, and water was not cutting it. I think I want this look to be like a grayish brown. I've never done a look like that, but that's just how I'm feeling. I want to lightly deepen this color up. I'm gonna take a little bit of body chills, which I'm pretty sure I didn't dip into. I actually might have, I can't even remember, and I just did this a couple seconds ago. My goodness. So a little bit of body chills, and we'll go into Scorpio, because I don't think I've really touched upon that shade yet. Being extremely careful to deepen this all up. Again, just following the shape that's already there. Oh, she purdy. Switching back to this fluffy brush and blending it together, making sure I slightly drag it out. I really like the way it's looking so far. I'm just gonna take the Morgue and why not a little bit of why can't I say this? Burial gown. I want to say ground, but it's burial gown. This is in the Cremated palette. I'm just putting this in the lower portion of my crease. I hope you guys can see the difference that I already made. Taking Casket Ready and Death Blow. Focus this on the upper part of the crease, basically by the brow bone, just to blend those top shades together. Please ignore my piercing. She's like half out, half in. I don't know what she's doing. She's been pissing me off lately. But with whatever is left on the brush, I'm gonna slightly blend out this inner corner just up on top. Blending it out with the fluffy brush. I was going to darken it more, but then I decided, you know what, before I do that, let me brighten up the lid area and see how I feel about it. Because right now, I think she's okay. For that, I'm going to mix Blowout and Fluffer and start out in this inner portion. I'd definitely be lying if I said this wasn't bright. However, it's not bright enough, at least for me. So I'm going to take I'm Shy, which is even brighter. Yeah, the lightest shade within this palette. Oh yeah, that's it. And just do the same thing as before. With that fluffier end, I'm just gonna do the, what is this? The slanted wing portion. I can't think today. Just so it's not as harsh. Up on top I don't mind, but this little outer corner I don't like. There we go. That's so much better. The darker browns got a little bit lost, so whatever is left on this brush, I'm just lightly going over the edges. Whew. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling more like myself as this video is progressing. By the way, how do we feel about the makeup today? I know it may not be that noticeable, but I did switch it up. Instead of like bringing my contour down here, I just enhanced my cheeks. And instead of bringing the blush like all the way up, I just kind of left it like this. I might change it, but for now, this is what we're looking like. It's time for some highlight. Why can I open this? There we go, because I was opening it backwards. I'm just going to take my Skin Frost highlighter in Sarcophagus and use that for the brow bone. I mean, come on. Look at how insanely bright that is. Like, if you haven't tried this highlighter, what are you doing with yourself? This is the best highlighter I've ever had in my entire life. Ooh, moving my hair out of my face, using that for a highlight, and then just blending this all out. I like to connect it to my brow bone, but you do you. Whatever you feel like works best for your face. Since I did my full face of makeup, I want the inner corners to be a lot more brighter. Ooh, this is what I use for highlight. That's not what I want to use. I'm gonna go back into Orgy and take I'm Shy with a little bit of gender fluid now. Just a little bit. Just to redefine this. And whatever's left, I'm just gonna lightly go down the side of my nose so it can blend in with my voice. I am working a little bit backwards. Normally I would do the inner corner towards the end, but since we're already here, I'm gonna be using this little point precision brush, my favorite from the Bling Brush collection, and just lightly place that in the inner corner. That's really pretty, but for some reason it's not doing what I want it to do. This is more of a champagne-y color and I want to be a little bit more white, so I'm gonna take Diamond Ashes from the Cremated palette. I'm just placing that right on top. Yes, that is what I'm talking about. I hope you guys can see the difference. And I just lost the brush that I just picked out. Oh, here she is. So with this, I'm going to take a little bit of Body Chills and Scorpio, making sure it's really close to the lash line and connecting it to the outer half of the wing all the way through. As you can see, I'm just lightly fading it inward, but mostly keeping these shades in the outer half. You guys know how much I'm obsessed with color, but I know not everybody likes that, so I'm trying to do a little bit more neutral looks this year so that there's a little something for everybody. I remember when I first started playing with makeup, color was absolutely petrifying. I was like, I am staying far away from that as possible. Dipping into I'm Shy and Gender Fluid, placing this in the inner half, and lightly flicking it outward. So you can see that, yeah, it just brightened this whole look up. And that's exactly what I want. I want to look awake and not like I haven't gotten sleep this week from my allergies. Feel free to skip this step. I just like having something in my waterline, not always, but lately it's what I've been feeling. And I'm just going to be taking this Essence eyeliner. It's their extreme lasting waterproof pencil in Silky Nude. Just quickly placing this in the waterline. And I don't like to tug because I don't want any more wrinkles than I'm naturally going to get. So I just slightly push up like so. I really don't need a wing with this, but I might do one. So I think I'm gonna use this eyeliner. This is from ColourPop. It's in the shade Woodsy, and use that for my tight line. Wow, look at that. Ah, sensitive eyes. But what you do for makeup. I don't really go into the inner corners because it tickles so much. I just do it about like halfway. We're gonna ignore this eye for a second because I don't know how I feel about it, and do this side. If you have hooded eyes like me, stay for this part. If you don't, you can move right along. But I'm gonna look straight ahead, do a little line from the outer corner like so, slightly connect it like that. So we got that weird little triangle going on, and then following my lower lash line out, and then from that flap doing another triangle. And then I'm gonna have this weird looking thing going on here. I'm just gonna lightly fill that in. I thought this was recording and it wasn't. Of course, why would it be? So, as I was trying to say, I'm taking a little bit of Orgy and Close, which is these two shades, and placing that right over the liner just to deepen it up and make it a bit more matte. And as I'm looking straight ahead, whatever's left on the brush, I'm gonna lightly flick outward to blend out these edges of the wing, and that way the wing won't be as harsh. Ooh, don't you dare fall. Taking whatever is left on that brush and lightly stamping that in the outer corner, keeping it extremely close to the lash line. That way it can flow better and it's not like abrupt. I should have done this earlier, but that was before I decided I wanted a wing liner, so you know what? It's what it is. Alright guys, so this is the final look. Real quickly, let me go into the things I did while I was off camera, and you know what? We're gonna switch things up a little bit and begin with lips. I started off with the Dragun Beauty Lip Job Liner in 2.0 CC, and for my lips, I actually decided let's do an ombre because it's been a while since I've done that. I started off with the shade Top Shelf in the outer corners, and then in the center, I used my fingers and took the shade Libra Lynn. Both of these are from Jeffree Star Cosmetics in his Velour liquid lipstick formula. And of course, no look for me personally can't be complete without a beautiful juicy lip gloss, and for that I just took the shade Shane Glossin in the regular gloss formula, again by JSC. I have to say though, my favorite thing about this look hands down are the lashes. I haven't popped these bad boys on in the illest minute, and I forgot how beautiful these are. I only did half a lash this time instead of a full thing. I am wearing the Lunar Beauty Faux Mink lashes in the style Nova, and I'm pretty sure that's everything that I did while I was off camera. If for some reason I just missed something, don't worry, I'll have it linked down below in the description box. But with that being said, you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, as well as hitting the notification bell. As always, all the products I mentioned today will be listed down below in the description box. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next one. Bye.